name is Andreas Arens. I'm the museum director of the Disgusting Food Museum in Malmö, Sweden. This is frog juice, jugo de rana. So they take these little titicaca frogs and they bang them on the side of the counter, put them in a blender along with a little bit of roots, quail eggs, pollen, and then they blend them up into a delicious milkshake that supposedly helps for a lot of illnesses. This is natto, fermented soybeans.
Okay.
They are quite good for you. They are with a lot of good bacteria. People eat it for breakfast in Japan. They can eat it as is. They can eat it with some rice or rice soup. The Japanese swear by it. They love it. It is very slimy, as you can see. I don't really like it myself, but...
doesn't look very nice, no.
No, it is a bit earthy in the taste, but it's not quite. This is a Sardinian cheese, the kasumasu. If you look inside, you actually have live maggots.
Ooh.
So you get cheese flies that lay eggs inside the pecorino cheese.
Oh my God.
Up to 800 eggs in one cheese. And then the maggots, they eat the cheese, they poop it out, and then you eat the living maggots and their feces, which is by this stage kind of like a soft cheese. And they can jump up to 15 centimeters. You have to cover your eyes when you eat it, otherwise they can jump up and bite into your eyeball, so you get retinal detachment. And when you eat it, you actually have to chew it properly to make sure they die. Otherwise it can survive for a while in your stomach and bore for your intestines.
Why on earth would anyone want to eat this?
Well, it's supposedly really delicious.
The kasumazu.
This is the three-penis liqueur. So you take the penis of a seal, the penis of a deer, and the penis of a Cantonese black dog. And you put them in alcohol and let them kind of permeate the alcohol, let it release its flavors. And it's actually pretty good. It tastes a little bit like Jägermeister, but a little bit more thick in it. This is fermented herring from Sweden, sillströmming.
Okay. Fermented herring.
Yes.
And it's called sillströmming.
Sillströmming, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna smell some. Very fishy.
Well, get it up to your nose so you get a good sniff. Do you need your ticket?
I don't need my ticket. Tell us, what is a ticket?
Well, the ticket is a vomit bag.
It's a vomit bag.
So it is needed sometimes.
Okay.
And a few people have vomited due to the smells.
I think I'm not going to vomit, but it's really, I mean, okay, it's not so fishy, but it is fishy. And I think if you keep your nose in the jar for too long, it's going to make you feel sick.
It smells the worst when you just open a new can.
So, salt licorice.
Yeah, licorice is eaten pretty much in a lot of places around the world, but this is the salty licorice that we eat here in the Nordics. So it's very, very salty. Just put it in your hand and then eat it.
Salt licorice.
Oh, sorry.
Salt licorice.
There we go.
Okay, so I just
pop it in. Yes.
Safe? It's not going to kill me?
No, it's not.
It's sour. It's very sour.
Very salty.
And salty as
It's
well.
ammonium chloride.
It's salty and sour.
I don't taste the sour, but
It's like sucking on a stone, like a stone. You know, maybe.
it's delicious, right?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not at all. There's no taste to it, and it's just there's salt and there's a bit of it's sour.
This is a very Swedish candy. I grew up eating this.
It's not sweet at all.
It's lovely. The actual licorice is sweet. The covering is ammonium chloride. It's very salty.
Take it out. Vegemite from Australia. So as you told me, Andreas, it has a very unique taste, quite an acquired taste. So I'm gonna try some at my own risk. Very salty. A bit tangy as well. What is this?
This is kalipache or hash. It's
from Iran, okay.
Yeah, Iran, all over Middle East. There are different versions of this dish. There are in Iceland as well as svid, smalahove in Norway, fårahuven in Gotland and Sweden.
Okay.
They are actually quite delicious. The cheek meat,
Stomach
especially.
of sheep, yeah, head sheep.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
the cheek here is quite good, and then the eyes as well.
So it's
If
the
you-
tender part of the meat.
Yeah, it's a very good part of the meat. So you eat the whole head, you eat all the meat of it, and you also eat the brain usually. Depends on the culture. So here we have the iru, the locust beans.
Locust beans?
Yes, they are used more of as a spice in dishes. So they smell pretty much. That they don't smell very good, and when you heat them, they smell even worse. And next to that we have the kunga cake. So these are
Oh my god. Flies.
midges. Yeah, like a mosquito. It's a midge. You get massive amounts of these mosquitoes in Eastern Africa, and instead of just being bothered by them, people take a plate or a cooking pan or something and put either water or oil on it and then swing it through the swarm to catch the mosquitoes. You bake them into a little kind of hamburger-like patty and grill it and eat it. Baby mouse wine. Now, these are, we have here 200 baby mice in rice wine.
Okay.
So you put them when they are completely newborn, 1 day old, still blind, hairless, and then you put them in for 6 months up to 1 year. It's not something people drink as an aperitif or a shot. It's more of a medicine. It's supposedly very good for liver disease and all kinds of ailments. Of course, not maybe something that would pass double-blind testing, but still something people believe. This is fermented shark from Iceland. So it's actually, it urinates through the skin. So the meat is full of urine, basically. So it's toxic if you don't ferment it. So you have to ferment it for about 3 months, and then you hang it up to dry, and then you put it into these lovely little tubes that smell horribly. So these are stink bugs from Zimbabwe, also eaten in South Africa.
Oh, stinking bugs.
Yes, so they emit a very powerful chemical agents that it smells very bad, it stains the skin. So what you do is you put the stink bugs in a bucket of water, and then you stir it to agitate them so they release all of the chemicals, all of the stink, and then you cook them and eat them. This is fermented horse milk.
Horse
It's
milk.
kumis. So you milk a horse and then you ferment the milk. There's also a version in Mongolia called ayrak, and then you can double ferment it to get even higher alcohol contents. It's pretty okay, pretty good. It's a bit like Turkish fermented yogurt, kind of that taste. French dish, the foie gras. Of course,
The foie gras, yeah.
yeah, everyone knows about it, and everyone knows in some way that it is force feeding. But most people don't bother looking it up or knowing how big the tube is that's used for the force feeding.
Wow.
Actually, legally, you have to use this kind of tube to feed the ducks and the geese to call it foie gras. So it's a protected name in France, just like champagne. Here we have a bull penis, or rather a third of a bull penis. They get to be about
My
a meter
God.
long.
Okay.
So what you do is you actually cut through the urethra, and then you wash out all the urine, and then you boil it for like 5-6 hours. It's still quite slimy when you eat it. I'm not a big fan. I prefer the testicles. Silkworm pupase. These taste a little bit like a roasted walnut. Actually quite good. And then we have my favorites, the sago worms. They have a bit more taste, a bit more complex, more fatty, more a little bit like a beef jerky, a little bit of coconut. It's quite good.